Oh my god. It's starting. Let's get in the club. Get in the club. What are you doing in the park, man? It's about to fucking kick in, bro. Let's fucking go. PCP episode 2. Hello, people, and welcome. Here we fucking go. Because you never know. You never know when my head top will blow. If you get my drift. Blow what? Blow what? Trust me. I know enough about blow to not be some sort of fucking child here. Or be depicted as some sort of naive fucking ignorant cunt that's just done a little bit of mingling. I've been exposed enough in my life that I don't want to be exposed again. Do you understand? The hypocrisy, considering I'm talking about it. True that? Hey, it is what it is. Listen to this shit if you like, or don't. Peace out, y'all. Bye.
Cause I hop and I pop, gonna knock your door ring. Cause I hop and I pop, organize a steam train now that's rolling in. Lose myself as a result of you. Lose my mate through a life-shattering glass tube. Lose your life from the ice you chose to have each night. Lose my wife to a dopium drug that affects everyone's lives. Ice epidemic, now it's culling the hurt. That's right, that's what you just heard. My fucking word, never gonna let go of the feeling once felt on the verge of meeting my maker. My maker I was about to meet in fucking hell. Never succumb again to the drug that almost stole my life. Grasp the devil currently in our country. The readily accessible ice government's banned that approach means shit, especially when utilised for a toke of a political hit. Now you guys are dropping the same shit, thinking it's commercial like taking on a reefer. Instead, people used to talk about crack, but only from the negative depiction aspect of that. People used to rap about dope, but only from the guilty past pleasure description, and an addiction from the weakness of our own existence. Choosing to listen to advice or description being the prescription of crack, heroin, and now fucking ice. Source of one's trouble, someone's crisis of life. Sing and rap about the positives of this shit, I fucking dare ya. Clearly the base user you are. You have never felt the fear of addiction that's about to define ya. But taking over of yourself, but realistically also too, thinking in hindsight, the departure has occurred as your actions through your positive rap on the current topic being portrayed has brought you down to level just above the killers, justifying their wares. You know the guys you're about to score from, all in your head, but no, that's your body now craves. Like a Jurassic view, ancient approach for what is considered in your mind currently cool, like the last word itself, plain as shit. Current lyrics being dissected by someone who has already been through this shit. The shit of this shit, cause I hop and I pop, gonna knock your door ring. Cause I hop and I pop, organize the scene train, now that's rolling in. Lose myself never, as a result of fucking you. Lose my mate through a life-shattering glass tube. Never lose your life through the ice you choose to ever smoke each night. Lose my wife through a dopium drug that affects everyone's life. Ice epidemic, now it's calendar hurt. That's right, that's what you heard. That was my fucking word. Peace.
Oh my god, she is going off. God damn it. But man, this is so commercial. Like, you get what I mean? What is this shit? They call it the shuffle. This is what the kids are doing nowadays. Jesus Christ. I don't want to say anything, but let's get into PCP and Cranky Pants Volume 2. Episode 2, should I say. Welcome all. My name is Pants Cranks, and welcome to PCP Productions. Let's fucking go. What the fuck is going on in the world as we know it? As we know it, or as I know it? Or as you know it? That's another story in itself, isn't it? We're all different, aren't we? We're all meant to, we're meant to be different. Imagine if we're all the same, we'd be sheep. We'd be goddamn sheep. And do you want to act like a sheep? Like, no offense. Like, I want to know where all that, like, let's, you know, sheep, be sheep. You remember the days when people used to, like, dance, like, you know, and they all dance in unison, but it's like, it's not rhythmic gymnastics or, fucking that swimming edition of, you know, dancing in the pool together as a team. But that's what people did to express themselves. But it has to be a set dance. Okay, so you boot scoot or whatever it was, or, you know, even like, I don't know, what is the Melbourne Shuffle today? Let's be real, people. The Melbourne Shuffle. Have you heard of that shit? Like, Jesus Christ, man. How commercial is this? What commercial is going on? Like, you go to a club nowadays. I haven't been in a club in a bit. If you heard my last episode, the first episode of PCP / Cranky Pants episode 1, the hot tub streamer edition episode, hot tub streamer edition episode 1, check it out. It will explain that it is just too fucking expensive to go out. So I'm just wondering, what if I go to an electronica club nowadays, is everyone just Melbourne shuffling, and if you don't Melbourne shuffle, you'll get segregated to the non-cool aisle? Like, how the fuck does this work? You know, it seems so fucking commercial. It's like a goddamn EDM / cardio workout regime, you know what I mean? But the point is, people are actually working out to this all around the world. Like, no offense, like, this is great material. You have to give credit to these lovely ladies dancing in the background, especially with the intro beat. You'll touch any beat to me crapping on and speaking, and you're gonna enjoy that dance. It is very aesthetically pleasing on the eyes, I will not lie, okay? And the guys, and a couple of the guys in set and unison and with the girls start doing the dance. That's nice, little nice routine. Podium bitches. That's what I'm gonna say. Podium fucking bitches. Okay. No offense. But what is that niche group doing in that cool club? You know, that cool club where all the really good drugs are at? You know that club I'm talking about. Not the place that gets raided the whole fucking time, sitting there R&B, hip hop, rap, lounge / you know, down at Crown fucking Casino or something. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, you know, I don't want to go into some Melbourne Shuffle fucking rave-a-thon. I'm talking, what's the cool crowd doing? You know, those underground digi fucking clubs and whatnot. Like, that's what I want to know about. What is that dance? That's the dance I want to learn today. If I've got the energy, I want to be that fucking in crowd. I am so envious of those people. Why? Because those people are innovators as well. They might be the dredge of society in comparison to all those fucking Melbourne shufflers out there, but they're not. They're actually innovators. Just like in technology and innovation, we crave, even though, thank you Intel for 10 years of a lackluster fucking Ford path. Now you're stressing. Now you're stressing AMD. That's a side note. We're not getting into that. Let's keep on topic, people here. You know, you think, excuse me? You've got an issue with me addressing the Melbourne Shuffle. You don't think it is good? Look, no offense, youngster. Yeah, I beg your pardon. Yeah, I'm probably old enough to be your father. I might even be your father, you fucking illegitimate child, you. Doing your Melbourne commercial shuffle shit. Oh, yeah, well, thank you if you think I'm that old. Yeah, well, with that comes a set of maturity. Maybe I'm not mature, but wisdom and, I don't know, let's go with experience. Like, have you ever heard of, there's a story out there of a Viking, otherwise known as the Techno Viking. I'm sure there's remnants of him available on the internet. If you look up Techno Viking, see what pops up. If you find him, chuck a comment in the description below. Maybe post that link. I might not dissuade the links or how to find it exactly, because I would like to reminisce about the Techno Viking.
Dance with me, come on, buddy, dance with me. Come on, dance with me, come on, buddy, dance with me. Come on, dance with me, come on, buddy, dance with me. Come on, dance with me, come on, buddy, dance with me.
Because learning from the techno Viking, he was a goddamn innovator, and he was an inspirator, and you see what he does with that water bottle and whatnot? He's definitely an influencer. Unlike the YouTube presence and influencers today, what is this fucking brainwashed mentality of the youth and the generation of youth today? You guys aspire for change? Do you guys seriously want a fucking apology, or do you want change when it comes to such things like climate change? When we're speaking of change, when it comes to such things as global warming, are you seeking an apology, or do you want actual action? Well, if you want action, you got to get up off your fucking high horses and stop fucking bitching and moaning and complaining and get action to start occurring. Are you listening to everything? All these companies are imploring you with their evolutionary paths forward into addressing not only climate change, but the environment and how fucking enviro-friendly they are. They're changing. Aren't you changing with that? Don't you accept it, or are you still looking for an apology? Is this what is actually the case or not? You please tell me. I'm always interested if you're keen on any of the topic material I bring up. Comment section below. Start a conversation. Go into the community tab. Let's flush it out on YouTube. Let's get something rolling. Otherwise, I should have a Facebook page up and running, PCP or 1040 Studios, depending on how we go. And eventually that shall be linked in the description below and in the about section of the channel as well. So, coming back to what we're talking about, brainwashed youth of today and climate change. If you really want to know, if you really want to know how to change climate change, I'll give you a hint. Stop bitching, moaning, and ranting that the world's fucked up for you all. Welcome to the club. It's been fucked up for a long time. As a generation, employ the generation above you, not the boomers, but the Asmongols. You're looking at the Asmongols and that sort of territory. As the youth of today, employ that generation to accept climate change, global warming, and the epidemic because of what? What is causing it? Big business and industry. Money makers, money shakers, and the owners. The one fucking percenters. If you want to change that, make sure that you employ the next generation up, like the Asmongols and whatnot, to take a step back and accept that this type of shit is unacceptable, and not to aspire to reach too far, because they all have families now. They all have responsibilities as well, okay? And even though the influencers online of that age, like myself, potentially may admit that we ain't and we're cool and not, and even though cool's not cool unless it's with the K and it's still not, you get my drift, then understand change can occur because that's the populace of the vote. Okay, people? That's the populace of the vote. You, as the youth of today, have the chance to vote. So vote. And then with the combined populace of the vote, that can cause a shift in a generation itself. So by the time you're of their age, and then 10 years into that age group yourself, the world will be changed. Not into a totalitarian, not into a communist state, but into a state where suddenly milk bars, little grocery stores, mum and pop's own stores are going to be back on the side at fringes of places. That community will exist in our communities. That you'll be able to, not these big fucking convenient supermarket, Walmart fucking Amazonian, Titanic fucking corrupted fucking groups that just want to be on end all and take over everything. Because guess who's polluting the world? You idiots. They are. And they have brainwashed you into concentrating on climate change rather than being and concentrating on the uphill and uproot of that generational leaders that control the fucking world and how it revolves, metaphorically of course. Enough said, I think. My name's Cranky Pants, and this has been another Cranky Pants production, y'all. Hope you got something out of it, and I apologize for the rant, but some things just have to be left said instead of unsaid. Let's fucking go. Peace out, y'all. It's like me saying I used to bench press 134 kilos in sets of 8 to 10 with no spotter. You know, you either believe it or you don't. It's all in the eyes of the beholder, people. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, till next time we meet. Let's go. Left to rise higher than that of the capacity that our earth can give. Left never float endlessly through a cemented ocean, a boxing sea, a summer's on approach. Have to be giving it all I got. Gonna conquer you this night, even with my oxygen levels starting to strain, losing sight, diminishing with every step I take, with every breath I exhale, and intent to take the thinness of the air, never wanting my last breath to allow it to be taken here, forever this a cunning victory be kept within me. The summer merging with the clouds, snows out setting in, reaching the peaks, been off another day. Blizzard starts to hit, storm brewing through the wind, showing itself through the ice cold breeze cloud, starting to roll in. Mount Everest gonna be mine now. Only for a moment, my spirit fighting for this victory. We never take the mountain, but for one breath for the pinnacle of earth. I'll hold that breath for the rest of the world as the spirit merges with that of the mountain shelf. All the past loss and victories now being granted, allowing myself to breathe and reflect through my elation, while also the hurt that is now being deeply felt. Climbing now at the top, my breath now being held. Moments now in my grasp as cigars last moments given away from the past. The pinnacle is big tame. I'm at the top of the world. A ray of sunlight hits my face as the breeze through struggling breath. Like cells running away with the wind. I'm gonna succumb for a moment as my spirit starts to sing. We've been tuned to the mountain song of the mountain as she howls. Anger now as well. Every burst mine for a single moment of time. The world so small yet so vast. As the clouds parting, allow myself to see past and beyond the pinnacle of the world not so small, but in the other hand, Earth. Only speck not even visible on the back of my hand as the moon luminosity hits. Also yet so out of reach to the universe. My thoughts fly, my spirits reach from Everest is now clear. The last go off the world claimed up from my spirit. This song is being sung now with that. But as left to rise higher than the capacity that Earth can give. Left to never float and sleep through a cemented ocean. A boxing sea, cemented in trying to reach for the stars, boxing, trying to take another gasp, circular flow, be able to reach lyric without being allowed to reach. Like I'm here in a chemically filled stagnant water pool, trying to surpass this night's brothers by my side, but yet blocked away from my thought, my own cries through the echoes that were never thought to be sought. I lie awake at night, hear the in crashing of the tide, floating upright, paying for the entertainment of others who sit there and smile. I'm also telling me to speak, my hurt is real. This is through the awful wail of my broken heart. Look into my eyes as just another puppet that should not be controlled by the likes of you. Please take a picture, I fucking dare you. Picture of my life, I lie here and wait to die. Heartless soul, wish for one like the people who hear my cries. Think it's all fun and games like I live on holidays carefree. Never want to be confined, only being set free. Listen, left to rise, holding back capacity our earth can give. Left to never float endlessly through cemented ocean, boxing sea. Consider this a metaphor, consider my past for a minute of thought, consideration, interpretation of this attempt to let you have your view, my inner thoughts. That was the most selfish of me, almost borderline narcissical tendency. As I sing these lyrics are not my own, but I thought Bible verse, so hopefully you can hear dolphins cry falling on deaf ears while torturing themselves with the echoes reverberating against their walls. For true heroes of the mountain never lie out in the highest peak of Everest. The mountains taking their lives, not for their stakes but ours, as the dolphins still boxing pools continue their house. Global warming because the stability of Everest now being too flawed. The highs of the world, Mount Everest shooting from our earth. Why is this happening? Global warming, is it not even real? After all, this is what the largest businesses of our world concur, the governments seem to feel. While dolphins continue their cries, families mourn their loved ones, leaving many with empty space inside, left to rise higher than the capacity that our earth can give. Left to never float endlessly through cemented ocean, a boxing sea, listen.
You're all sick.
It's called the Front Police. You ever heard of them? They used to frequent the establishment I rocked at. I don't know if they still exist. I hope so, people. Front Police, shout out to y'all. Thank you. Thank you for making that time in my life bearable.